Our story begins on October 16th, 2024, with Liam James Payne, whose father is Jeff and his mother is Karen. They lived with him in Wolverhampton, England. He has two older sisters. In 2008, Liam participated in a talent show called The X Factor, but the judges rejected him and asked him to return 2 years later. Indeed, Liam returned in 2010, and at that time, the judges placed him in a group, as he had been rejected again. The group was called One Direction. They achieved third place, and in 2012, they released their first album titled Up All Night, which enjoyed tremendous success. This marked the beginning of the group's rise. In 2016, the group disbanded, but each member continued their career independently. You may have heard about Liam's case. Some of you have asked me to create a video regarding the incident in which Liam fell from the balcony of the hotel where he was staying in Buenos Aires, Argentina. Just hours before Liam's death, police were called to the hotel, according to several sources that work at the hotel. They contacted emergency services and described Liam's condition, stating that he was in a hysterical state, breaking everything in sight. The caller believed he was under the influence of drugs. During this call, which occurred before Liam's death, another worker called in to report that they had a guest in the hotel who appeared to have consumed excessive amounts of drugs and alcohol. When he regained consciousness, he began trashing his entire room, and they requested assistance, which was indeed terrifying. There were also Snapchat clips that surfaced shortly before his death, where Liam appeared normal. This video was the last one he posted before passing away, showing him sitting with his girlfriend, discussing how he hadn't woken up early and was enjoying a beautiful day in Argentina. He mentioned that he was enjoying his coffee and breakfast, despite it being 1 in the afternoon. Unfortunately, when the police arrived at the hotel, it was too late. Liam had fallen from the balcony and his body was found. The police are still awaiting the autopsy results to understand what happened. Fans of One Direction were deeply shocked because, as you know, Liam was a member of the group. A lady named Carol Joanna reported seeing Liam in his last hours before his death, stating she was very shocked, a moment that was supposed to be happy because she met Liam had turned into a nightmare. She said that when she met him, he was smiling and seemed happy, even singing a One Direction song for her. The scent he was wearing still lingers on her clothes, leaving her very frustrated. Initially, news spread that Liam was alone on this trip to Argentina, but it later became clear that he went on the trip with his girlfriend. However, on the day of his death, he was alone in the hotel. 2 days prior to this tragedy, his girlfriend, Kate, posted on her Instagram page that she had returned from the trip and explained that she left Liam alone in Argentina because she didn't like staying in one place for too long. This excuse seemed very strange because this trip was supposed to last only 5 days, but Liam refused to return with her, leading him to stay in Argentina alone while she chose to return by herself. Kate didn't explain to her followers why he refused to return from Argentina to Florida, where they lived. As you know, the sudden death of a celebrity often leads fans to speculate numerous theories. Some believe Liam's fall was merely a tragic accident due to his state at the time, as he was not in a stable condition. However, others do not believe this theory at all. It was reported that Liam was seen in the hotel corridor behaving erratically because he was under the influence of drugs, which led hotel staff to prevent him from entering the pool. Another theory suggests that Liam attempted to reach the pool by jumping from the balcony. Financially speaking, this scenario seems plausible. Decisions made in moments of anger can lead to disastrous outcomes. Interestingly, just days after Liam's death, a similar incident occurred involving a DJ who also fell from a balcony and lost his life. Some fans proposed another theory about what happened to Liam, suggesting that this was not an accident, but rather that someone wanted to harm him. Whenever a person is famous, fans often speculate that influential individuals in Hollywood might want to eliminate them. Importantly, we do not know what Liam was contemplating in his final moments. However, this theory remains open for discussion. On the other hand, we know that Liam's mental health had significantly declined recently. He had spoken about his struggles with addiction and had previously entered rehabilitation to deal with it. To the public, it seemed that Liam's life was ideal, fame, wealth. But behind this facade, things were very different and far from perfect. He had previously talked about the struggles that came with fame and its dark side. As we learn more about Liam's story, many things become clear. He had conducted several interviews where he discussed his mental health struggles related to fame, stating that he felt lucky to still be alive, and perhaps even hinting that he had contemplated ending his life. Despite having millions of fans, he expressed that he often felt alone and was fighting every day to stay alive. This is the dark side, the aspect of celebrity life that people typically do not see. Liam was thrust into fame as a teenager. He was only 16 years old and tragically passed away at just 31. Those teenage years can be sensitive, as he tried to discover himself while facing immense pressure to succeed with One Direction. Liam's death shocked everyone, and what is even more shocking is that TMZ, a platform known for publishing celebrity news, published a photo of Liam's body, which infuriated many. Their obsession with breaking the latest news reached a level where they disrespected this individual's life, as he is a human being before being a celebrity. After the website received fierce backlash, they deleted the photo of Liam. This image upset his family greatly, as they saw it just like all the other fans. Tragically, Liam has a son with singer Cheryl Cole named Bear. Shortly before Liam's death, his ex-girlfriend Maya came forward to expose him. Liam had mentioned in an interview that a member of One Direction had pushed him, resulting in a physical altercation. Maya revealed to fans that he was specifically referring to Zayn Malik. She wrote a book exposing her relationship with Liam and the struggles she faced within it, having started dating him in 2019, although they had known each other prior to that. By August 2020, they announced their engagement, but by June 2021, Liam announced his separation from Maya after she began to speak publicly about him. Following this, he was met with backlash from her followers, accusing her of being obsessed with him and insisting that it was time for her to move on, since it had been years since their relationship ended. Maya subsequently released a video claiming that Liam was the one obsessed with her, stating that after they broke up, he sent her numerous messages, and when she didn't respond, he would call her from unknown numbers. He even emailed her mother and messaged several fans, saying that no one would believe her if she spoke out because fans would always defend him. Furthermore, she claimed that he spoke poorly about the other members of One Direction. Not only that, but after Maya posted this video, other individuals were encouraged to share their experiences with Liam and how he had mistreated them. A girl named Ashley claimed to have been a huge fan of Liam and that he had messaged her on Instagram asking her to send him nude photos. She stated that she sent him those pictures because she was infatuated with him, even though he was in a relationship with Cheryl at the time. She believed he wanted to form a connection with her, but realized he was merely manipulating her. Ashley noted that she was not the only victim, and her courage to speak out came after Maya. Following Ashley's video, several other women shared their experiences with Liam, detailing how he manipulated them into sending explicit photos and videos. Liam faced intense backlash from One Direction fans, which greatly impacted his mental state. Shortly after this, the news broke that he had fallen from the hotel's balcony in Los Angeles. Strangely enough, after Liam's death, Maya received harsh criticism, with some people blaming her for his demise. Alarmingly, before she published the book about him, she stated that a friend of Liam's warned her against doing so, claiming if anything happened to him, she would face all the blame and the world would turn against her. Surprisingly, this did indeed happen, but not after she released the book. Instead, it occurred after she posted a video discussing Liam, claiming that the book features a fictional character named Oliver, though in reality, Oliver represents Liam. The shocking detail is that in the book, she writes about Oliver's struggles, mentioning he had threatened to end his life and jump from a balcony, and she had stopped him. Currently, the situation surrounding Liam remains strange. This is all we know about the story. Do you think the video published by Maya is related to Liam's death, or was it merely an accident, especially since he was under the influence of drugs? Perhaps he lost his balance and fell from the balcony.